Hello everyone, we meet again, but in this moment I will explain about 10 parts of an airplane. So let's go the topic. First, I will tell you two guys about part in the airplane, but before I will explain the definition of part. Part are that consists of several parts of an airplane, and here I will explain that these parts and their function. First part, fuselage, the place for installing the main wing or main wing, installation of the rear wing tailplane, accommodating aircraft such as pilots, flight engineers, and navigators, to accommodate passengers and goods, accommodates other types of special equipment, main seat of the flight control or radar. Next part. Wings. Wings is the most important part of an airplane because it produces lift when it moves against the airflow because of its airfoil shape. Apart from being a generator of lift in most aircraft, it is as a fuel tank and where the engine depends. Next part, aileron. Located on the wing is a control area when the aircraft rolls. Move on the longitudinal axis, the axis that extends from nose to tail. The ailerons are controlled from the cockpit using stick control. The type of stability performed by the aileron is to stabilize the plane in a lateral direction. Reverse aileron movement between left and right, up or down deflections. Next, elevator. Locates on the horizontal stabilizer is the control plane when the aircraft is pitching up or down. Move on the lateral axis, the axis that extends along the wings. The elevator is controlled from the cockpit using a stick control. The type of stability that ailerons perform is to stabilize the plane in the longitudinal direction. Elevator movement simultaneously between left and right, up or down definition. Next part, radar. Located on a vertical stabilizer is the control area when the aircraft is doing yaw. Move on a vertical axis. The axis extends perpendicular to the center of gravity plane. Radar is controlled from the cockpit using the radar pedal. The type of stability that ailerons is stabilize the plane in a directional direction. Radar movement deflection left or right. Next part, empennage. The empennage is the tail end of aircraft. It helps with the stability of the plane and has two main components called the rudder and the elevator. The rudder helps the aircraft steer from right to left, and the Elevator help with the up and down movement. Next part, power plane. The power plane of an airplane structure includes the engine and the propeller. The engine itself is a complicated system comprised of many small parts like cylinders, fans, and pistons. Together, these aircraft engine parts work to generate the power of thrust of an aircraft. Uh, the next part, landing gear. You, you cannot have a safe plane without having in the landing gear. Not only are these parts imperative in the order to land, but the landing gear so also used to help an aircraft take off and taxi. The landing gear includes salt absorbs for a smooth landing and takeoff as well as the wheels on the plane. Uh, Next part, horizontal stabilizer. Horizontal stabilizer function is to adjust the pitching nose of the aircraft which changes in elevator definition. Next part, trim tabs. Trim tabs, which are small areas on the control surface that function to balance and reduce pressure on the steering wheel. Okay, that's all from me. See you the next video. Thank you.